Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. Hope you're all well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there, so guys, take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse, so if it's resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Gemini, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the Chariot. You have the Knight of Wands and you have the Queen of Cups. So it looks like you're trying to make a decision here on which way to move. You know, you may be involved with somebody that it's been an on again, off again type of energy. There's inconsistency here that's showing up. It's showing up on your part. So it could be like an on and off situation. And you're trying to figure out, what do? I want to move forward. I want to move forward quickly, but I'm not sure what direction to go. So you're kind of at a crossroads here. And this does have to do with your feelings and emotions. There's somebody here that you have definite feelings for. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. You are showing up as having your heart open, being open to love, but there's some confusion as to what direction you want to move. Show me who's in Gemini's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this person, if there's been an ending with this person, they want to heal things with you. They are going through some kind of an ending, whether it's with you or with someone else. This person is going through an ending with regard to relationship. I do feel like this person wants to talk to you. If they live at a distance, they want to travel to see you. This person is very hopeful, though, that balance can be brought into the situation between you and them. This person could be viewing you as a star. They have you a little bit on a pedestal here. Let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Something's not balanced out between you and this person, though. They want to bring balance. They definitely want to bring balance to the situation. But it's not a balanced situation. Show me what's affecting the connection. Show me what's affecting this connection between Gemini and this person. Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, so there's been some kind of deceit here. So you might be wondering if this person's a player. That could be where this imbalance is. It's related to deception. Now, whatever that deception is, it's been brought out into the open. So you're aware of it. You know about it. This person wants to talk about it. And I feel like you will talk to them. There's this energy, though, that you don't want to get burned by, you know, that's what's preventing you from moving forward. You don't want to get burned, but you have feelings. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome between Gemini and this person. Oh, shoot. Show me the outcome between Gemini and this person. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So if there has been a breakup between you and this person, I feel like this person is coming back in. Yeah, so for some of you, there was a breakup here and it was related to deception. Whatever it was got brought out in the open. You do both want to talk about it, but you're kind of worried that this person could be playing you. I do feel like you haven't walked away from the situation, and it's because your heart is very much, you know, geared towards hearing them out, listening to them. You have feelings for this person. And I feel like a lot of you would like to have, you know, a new beginning with this person. In this particular deck, if you look closely, this Queen of Cups is pregnant. So somebody could be pregnant, Or this could just be that you want to, you know, bring in new energy, a new beginning here. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Now that's underlying energy, and that indicates that there's sadness that's here. There's things that have happened that have made you very sad. You're looking back at it. You're wondering if there's still an opportunity for love in this situation. You could be really focusing on the past with this person instead of, you know, looking at the love that is present as well. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Chariot here? Yeah, some of you feel like you have to move forward from this person, but you're having a difficult time doing so. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Cups, or I'm sorry, Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, some of you are just trying to decide, should you invest with this person or not? If you were involved with this person and there was an ending, I feel like you feel that you have to move forward. You have to let this person go. I don't think that you're currently investing in the situation with this person. If this was an on-again, off-again situation, I feel like your patience has run thin. So there's definitely this energy of you feeling that you have to release them. It's not a balanced situation, and you have to let this person go. But I also feel like you're not sure what direction you want to move in. Let me see why the Knight of Wands is here for Gemini. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Gemini? Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So you walked away from this. You walked away from somebody that you may have thought was a player. They could have been in another relationship, or possibly you are, but I feel like you walked away because of deception that was revealed in some manner. Something deceptive here got brought out into the open, and it caused you to walk away. I see you doing a lot of self-care right now, Gemini. I see you asking for karmic justice. If you were involved with someone else, I feel like you're trying to do the right thing by walking away. But a lot of you are definitely very much focusing on self, your home, your children if you have children. And definitely some self-care. You're focusing on your money and your work. But I do feel like some of you walked away from a Libra or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as it could have been as well. But I feel like this was on and off. So for some of you, you guys were the one involved with someone else. But for others, it was this person. So somebody was. Let me see why this Queen of Cups is here. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Gemini? Because I feel like you definitely have feelings for this person. But you're feeling like you have to let them go. You have to move forward. Temperance in reverse. And the Hangman reverse. So you know that there's an imbalance here. They have Temperance in the upright. I feel like, Gemini, you've walked away from somebody. You felt like you had to release this person. You had to let them go. It was on and off, and you've walked away because you know that you love this person, but I feel like when you walked away, you were trying to do the right thing here. You were trying to bring justice to the situation, a situation that involved some sort of deception. When this deception came out is when you walked away. Now you're looking back at it. There's a lot of sadness here. You're looking back at it. You're looking at the emotional ups and downs that occurred in the situation. And I feel like you're rethinking this. You're rethinking, you know, the whole situation. And if it was you that ended this connection, I feel like you're going to be moving back towards this person. Yeah, I do. I feel like you're going to be moving back towards this person. And if it's them that walked away from this, I feel like you're hoping that they will move back towards you. You could be quite impatient for that to happen as well. Let me look at their energy. Why is the Star card here? Why is the Star card here for the person in Gemini's energy? Yeah, you've had an ending with this person. One of you walked away. I do feel like somebody is going back on that. Ah, so this person may have blocked you. They may have blocked you when this ended. All right, Ace of Cups reversed, and then the Eight of Wands. So they also have the Eight of Wands here in the upright. So when this connection ended, this person may have blocked you, or it could have been, you know, spiritually blocked in some manner. Definitely this person felt drained. Their energy was drained. The love was drained. Let me see why this Eight of Wands is here. So this, you haven't been talking with this person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. King of Swords. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This person does want to talk to you. So if they did block you, they're unblocking you. And they want to talk to you. This person wants to have a very truthful conversation with you. Yeah, they're freeing themselves from something here. I feel like whatever this deceit that came out caused a lot of anxiety for them. And I feel like they're now freeing themselves from that anxiety. They're open to having communication with you. They want to talk, but they want a very truthful conversation. This is somebody who is, you know, bringing... They have these boundaries up. They may appear to be somebody who is very, they're thinking with their head, but they're not bringing their feelings and emotions into this right now. So they've got barriers up. Let me see. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse? Yeah, they definitely want to talk to you. I can see there's been a period where the two of you have not communicated, and they definitely want to have communication with you. Four of Swords reversed and the Hierophant in reverse. This was a painful ending for this person, but they want to talk to you. So one of you, it appears, was in another connection possibly. They want to talk, if it was them, they want to talk about that, because I feel like that is ending. Because this person is experiencing some kind of an ending. If they were in another connection and you walked away from that in order to create your own stability, this person, after a period of silence, wants to come towards you. They could be going through an ending, or they're planning an ending, but this is what they want to talk to you about. If this ending is representing you, they want to talk about how things ended. Yeah, they want to talk about how things ended. So I feel like you may have walked away from this person. This relationship could have been set up on, you know, like some sort of third-party energy. And if it was, at some point you decided, you know, that wasn't for you. So let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. There's definitely an imbalance between the two of you that they want to heal. They want to even it out. Oh yeah, Ten of Swords. It was a painful ending here. The Empress in reverse. Libra energy is very strong. Taurus energy is very strong. This is somebody who, I feel like they pulled away. They felt like the connection wasn't growing. They stopped nourishing the connection. They stopped giving to the connection, basically. It was a very painful ending for you, and I feel like you felt like you had to let this person go. You felt like maybe you had made a bad investment here, and it was a painful ending. It's indicating on your side that there's some sense of possible betrayal here as well. But this person felt like, okay, well, this relationship's not going to grow. It looks like, you know, they pulled away. There was an ending. They may have blocked you or felt blocked by you. Let me see. So let me see why this Seven of Swords is in reverse. King of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the King of Cups reversed. So there's a lot of people involved here. So I feel like there was deceit. And you're wondering if it's still there. You're wondering, did this person, you know, was this just about passion? I do feel like you were passionate towards this person. But you may have felt like it was just about passion when you walked away. You were tired of whatever the deceit is. The connection itself could have been set up as a secret connection. There's definitely deceit that has affected this, and it was revealed. It was brought out into the open. I will say that this person is a good match for you, but the two of you are not on the same page, or they feel that the two of you are not. And it is because it was a very unbalanced connection, Gemini. I feel like you're very passionate towards this person, but you took the initiative to walk away. It definitely looks like you walked. And then in time, I feel like you realized you had feelings for this person that were deeper than what you thought. You may have found out some other information that is making you look at this differently. Now, this person has feelings, but they're going to come across, because I do feel like they are going to reach out to you. But this person is coming across as being, you know, very matter of fact. They don't want to reveal their feelings. They're going to keep their feelings, you know, to themselves. I feel like this is somebody that their boundaries are very high. They've built a wall, basically, where they've decided that even though they have feelings, that they're not going to reveal those feelings. I do feel like they definitely want to talk to you, though. Let me see why this Eight of Cups is in reverse. Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse? Five of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Because you both see each other as wish fulfillment. There's a connection that's here, but you're going to be very conflicted about this. You're going to feel very conflicted. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer sign as well. Actually, almost every sign is represented here. But the thing that is bringing the two of you back together is that you both see each other as wish fulfillment. There is love here. Now, this person doesn't want to admit that. They don't want to come to you and say, hey, I'm in love with you. They're going to come across as being very unemotional. But I do feel like, you walked away from this connection. This person's going to come back in your direction, and I feel that it's going to cause some conflict for you when they do. Yeah, because you're not healed from whatever took place here. It was a painful ending for you, and I do also feel like you're experiencing a lot of sadness currently, but you're realizing that your feelings for this person are deeper than what you thought. You also don't want to be put in competition with anyone else. I definitely feel, though, that this person has already made the decision here to approach you, to talk to you. If they were the one involved with someone else, they're experiencing some kind of an ending. They are going to want to talk to you. They've made up their mind that you are the person that they want. So they may not be telling you how they feel when they first approach you, but they definitely have deep feelings and emotions as well. And I feel like you do as well. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. So underlying energy is one of heartbreak and sadness. Yeah, I feel like you both tried to walk away from this connection, and there's been a period of time where you haven't spoken, and you're both feeling drawn back towards one another. But there's a lot of sadness and heartbreak that's here. There is third-party energy for some of you as well. Let me pull an oracle card for you, Gemini. Pulling for Gemini. Pulling for Gemini. Let's see if we can get any further advice for you. Gemini. All right, we're going to split the deck. All right, you have number 33. It's called Sexual Arts. This could have been a very sexual connection. So give me a second and I will read that for you. It says, bring more light into your sexuality. Keeping sexuality alive is an art form very few people truly understand. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? Sex energy only occurs where there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. The masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision-making, trying to bring everything to closure, and consciousness itself. The feminine energy is change, life force, light, flowing movement, Mother Nature, emotions. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice. It can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you're constantly reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. So you guys could be, this could have been a very sexual relationship, and you both developed feelings in the process that you were not expecting. So anyway, I hope that this has brought some clarity to your situation, Gemini. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Gemini, know that you are loved, and namaste.